Welcome into tonight's Ryco Performance Monday Night Top Split action on GridVision. Just one race for you guys this week as we're celebrating week 13 here on the iRacing service. So we've just got the Be Open race tonight coming at you live from the Sonoma Raceway out in California. I'm Austin Edstrom, standing alongside Sheldon Atkins, and Austin Derbyshire is behind the production booth as always. Sheldon, what do you expect here from Sonoma?
Well, we're going to see a lot of wheel spin. There's lots. This is a really tricky track. You got a lot of elevation changes. It's always slick. This is probably the hardest track for these cars to get around on the circuit. Hands down. This makes Road America look like a cakewalk, in my opinion.
This place is really tough, and it might be one of the last times that we ever get to race it on this configuration, as they have repaved it in real life. So that difficulty might go away a little bit here coming up, but right now this track is as tough as ever. Sheldon, what are your keys to getting around this tough racetrack?
Don't grid. No. Slow and steady. This is one of those tracks, if you try to attack the corners, if you try to throw it in, you're going to end up bringing the rear end around on you. It's so hard to make pace here trying to carry speed. You got to back it down like crazy. Drive like your grandma, basically. And also important, just at any of the road courses, hitting your marks. You missed that, the brake on your corner entry by about 3 or 4 feet, you ain't making the corner, especially with the last turn and the S's here. It's so hard to consistently hit them. And then above all else, we don't have any cautions here. So if you get caught up in a big old wreck on lap 1 coming into that first turn, you're stuck thinking about that for the rest of the race. So try to get through there nice and clean.
It's a long race, and they have no cautions to catch back up to the field. So any and every mistake is magnified here tonight. But we're going to jump into our broadcast picks. For my pick, I've got to go full Sigma and say G Mains. I just think he's got the riz to get his Ford Gat staying into Skibidi Lane tonight and continue his edge streak.
So beta. I have to go with Dustin Tank. I don't have to.
Way to go full brain rot for my pick on this one tonight. Throwing a little bit of Skibidi into the broadcast. I'm going to absolutely trigger y'all tonight.
I mean, it's a good place to do it. Right around now, Nick, he's saying something about his last brain cell flying away.
Hey, the fact that I've been listening to that on my TikTok is saying enough, to be fair. But we're gonna look into our track temp, throw all the beta stuff behind us. 96-degree track temp just went down, so not too hot out there either here during qualifying. A lot of guys finding issues over the last couple of corners. That fast right-hander seems to be catching a couple people out. Gonna jump into the schedule real quick for the week ahead on GridVision. Wednesday night, we got the Worldwide Technology Raceway. That's Gateway. The Thunderclap iRacing Series will be there on Wednesday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And then on Thursday, the High Slide Racing League. Well, they're going to be sliding at New Hampshire. Not really a high slide. It's kind of a, there's not much banking there. So I don't know if you can call it high slide, but hey, that is what it is. Well, I'm not going to sue them for false advertisement. Friday night, we're going to be right back here at Sonoma for Ryco Performance Friday Night Top Split. That's going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then Saturday and Sunday, that's going to be Saturday morning at about 9 a.m. Eastern, all the way to Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. We will be broadcasting the Majors 24. Not that entire thing, but good chunks of it during the day. So be sure to tune in and see those guys try out Le Mans. Garrett Maines finishing up his second qualifying lap currently. Gonna see if he can put down a little bit better of a time. Already a 6/10 of a second gap that he's got over the rest of the field. And actually, he pulls it to a stop on the entry of pit road. Doesn't set a time on his last lap. Must have been a little bit slower there for G Mains, so he's just gonna call it quits. But again, he does have a good cap up at the front of the field. I mean, it's gonna be pretty tough for any of these guys to overcome their speed deficit, I think, to Garrett in this one.
Yeah, no, it's also the fastest lap I've seen him run so far, because I've been in a practice or two with him, and the best I've seen out of him so far was a 1:16.2. So where he found that 3/10,
Maybe a little bit colder track temp. Maybe he just found a little bit something. But either way, he's on the pole. That's Garrett Maines with a 1:15.928. And Nathan Nicholson is going to be lining up on his outside in second. Cruz Cadell in the third place position with Brian Molitor in fourth on his outside of row number 2. Row 3 is kicked off with Aaron Riolu with Philip Groner on his outside in the sixth place position. Row number 4, that's going to be Blair Wickett with John Payson on his outside in 8th. And the 9th place is going to be Mohit Arena with Landon Brown on the outside in 10th. That'll round out your top 10.
In 11th place, you got Ruben Zapita, followed by Dustin Tank. Tim Dole in 13th place. You got 14th is Daniel Riviera, followed by Colin Kinkhead. Luis A. Villapando, that was fun to say. Matthew Schneider is your 17th position, followed by Alex Bison, Andrew Townsend, and Sean Begg. And then rounding out your top 20 is Clifton Cockrell. Sorry,
Clifton Cockrell actually starting in the 21st place spot. Matthew Raymond in 22nd, and Jarrett Guranoni in 23rd in the 23 car. So that's going to round out your 23 car field here from the Sonoma Raceway. Just about getting ready to kick this one off. We do have one pace lap, so a little bit of a long trudge around this racetrack.
Yeah, but nowhere near as bad as Road America or Coda, that's for sure.
You're not wrong about that, but this is still plenty of time for brain rot. Should we come up with more of it?
No, I mean, you're a master of it, so let's get her done.
I'm really not. I've been watching it on TikTok for 2 days, and it's well, it's destroyed my brain, unfortunately.
Oh, and you had such a strong baseline to start with.
I did.
Shame.
It was at least middle of the road. Now we're I don't even know if I'm bang average anymore.
You're out here gooning, ain't you?
Oh. I'm edge maxing. I'm a Sigma. Oh boy, okay, yeah. We need to get the brain rot out of here.
This is gonna be a long night, man.
I'm not good enough at it to actually form like complete sentences, so we're gonna hold off on that for at least a week before we give that a go.
It's a good thing you're not gonna be here Friday night, so.
Yeah, yep. I will not be. It's a good point. So you'll be saved until at least Monday.
Yeah, just be me and Burst.
It just really, whenever you're scrolling past it, man, it just really hits the dopamine. I don't know what it is, but it hits all the spots.
Hey, keep on. I'll hit your spots, buddy.
Oh man.
Little old tire iron, but either way, so.
I was worried you were gonna have to make, or I was worried you were gonna make me have to ask.
Oh no, we were good. That corner right there is one of the trickiest ones to hit. Old 6 coming into the S's.
Hey man, all of them at Sonoma are pretty tough. You got to get the momentum just right. Very flowy racetrack. Tough to get it perfect in a stock car.
Yeah, it's fun too because you miss one corner and it feels like you miss the rest of them afterwards too.
That's, dude, especially through the S's. Like you said, the corner you mentioned, that right-hander. If you mess that one up, your entire run through the S's is compromised, and you feel like crap. I mean, you know it the whole way through.
Yep. And then you drop down here into this last corner. That's one of the few corners where you actually have to put it in first gear in these cars. And that is a nightmare on the way out.
By the way, the pace car's pulled off. We're about to get going here for the B Open race. Garrett Maines kicks it off early out of the final corner, and he's going to lead us down to the green flag for the first time tonight. He didn't waste any time getting going, did he?
No, and Garrett Maines with your race-winning move right there.
You might be correct. Van Gisbergen tribute paint scheme way out to the outside.
Big slide out of Cruz Cadell coming up the hill there.
Still hanging on to third. Not in a bad spot just yet. I'm so glad they took the carousel out.
Oh, so am I.
This track just works better with stock cars without it. Unfortunately, the next-gen car still sucks, so the real-life race here is going to be complete doggy doo-doo this Sunday. But we don't have Fox Sports after this week.
Yeah, exactly. And let's highlight, too, the reason the camera work is so great right now is because we have a guy from Canada.
Oh, man!
Oh,
destroyed. Absolutely destroyed the 10.
Yeah.
Into the barrel, Dustin Tank.
Well, If I pick them,
They're going to
they
get
ain't
wrecked.
finishing.
That was Villapando. Villapando? I don't know. Villapando.
Did somebody pick him? Oh, man, he just... Oh, Panda Man just wiped him right out.
I feel like that was a spot where, yeah, I think Panda needed to back out a little bit. He did not have any overlap into that corner whatsoever. Dordom getting out in the first place. I understand the 10's not completely clear, but...
Yeah.
What?
That is so aggressive so early. There's just not much point in that, in my opinion.
It was just needless. I don't really understand the... I don't get it. I feel like that was kind of dumb. Just lift. He's got nothing. I mean, you've got a bumper on him. I don't get driving into their full speed, but hey, it is what it is. Lap 1 shenanigans.
Oh, it's a long race. Got a lot of laps to get around here. If I know Dustin, I know he's pretty aggressive with that bumper.
Yeah, I imagine if he catches back up to him, he's not gonna be too nice.
Going off the track in the 4 car.
Ooh,
he's done.
That's a blown engine.
I wonder if he money shifted. Or if he just hit the fence.
I think he might have just got pushed out of the groove and
we'll push
on the
there.
gas too hard.
Oh, he got in the grass.
Well, he got loose before that. I think that he had upshifted. He was getting off that the first curb. It started bouncing his car, and he was struggling there for about a second and a half before he finally ripped that thing around. Dustin Tank again. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, man.
Oh, my word. Dustin Tank basically the same thing back to back. He's got to be so frustrated. But on that one, to be fair, he's got to expect that car to be coming back towards the racetrack. I think he's got to leave him a little bit more room in that scenario.
Garrett Main's absolutely flying out here.
Are you surprised?
Just about took out that fence.
He's going to take that thing to Skibidi Lane, like I said. Continue to edge streak. Sigma mains.
Is there a possibility we could go for like an hour and 5-minute commercial?
I mean, look at that GAT that was just on the screen. Can we switch it back to the GAT? Oh, no. Guess not. Yeah, we're going there tonight. Look. We're racing. We're calling one road course race. And Garrett Mains is already over a second ahead of everybody, and we're completing lap 3. So, what do you expect from me?
I don't know, but you're not the Rizzler, that's for sure.
I knew I wasn't the Rizzler. All right. I didn't claim to be the Rizzler. I don't even know the Rizzler.
Such a beta.
I am. It's unfortunate.
I know the Hat Man.
I just ain't got the GAT for it.
The Hat Man doesn't come to my dreams anymore because he owes me money.
What the hell is a Hat Man?
Hat Man. You've never taken Benadryl?
What the hell does Benadryl have to do with Hat Man? And who is Hat Man?
If you take Benadryl, you see the Hat Man. You know, we got a huge dive in, lock up by the 19. I don't know how he just wasn't making that corner.
Man, he's sure to cut the next guy off. I'm trying to figure out how the hell you see a Hat Man whenever you take Benadryl. I don't understand.
Go to Google.
I'm definitely about to look up Benadryl Hat Man.
Oh, man. That 17 might be in trouble, dude. He's got a bang energy car behind him. Oh! No, he's just going to slide right off. It's just, that's how easy it is to ruin yourself here. Oh, we got another replay here? Man, we could just watch cars go off the track all day.
Yeah, I'm learning. Look, my producer's getting on to me about learning about the Hat Man. Look, I gotta learn something. If somebody puts new information in front of me, I gotta figure out who the hell the Hat Man is and figure out how people are overdosing on Benadryl to see them. I think I'll just trust the sources on this one.
Anyway, here we are in 9th place. We got Brown in this beautiful Valvoline Chevrolet trying to set up a pass on the 11 of Payson. going to be pretty hard to get it done here in the S's, but... Oh, man, Payson's just flying away from him here.
Brown's trying to get there. It's just tough, man. You got the dirty air to contend with, too. You're already pushing this thing at max. And then you get up close to somebody, you're missing your braking points. You can't quite spot your turn-in points as good.
No,
so you're
but he
not really
yeeted it in there. Look at how much he closed.
Yeah, he slid it on exit, though. Lost a little bit more ground. How much can he gain in the braking zone? Not too much. Brown's just going to have to settle unless Payson gets a bad run. Doesn't really look like it, though.
I heard that.
What did you hear?
I heard another. Yeah, I heard the Hat Man. The Hat Man's here.
What's he doing?
He's making fun of you right now.
Oh, can you ask him why he made me such a beta?
Oh, he's absolutely laughing at you because you're a beta.
Oh. Man. I'll change his mind. I'll get the Sigma energy going. I'll get the Skibidi Riz in my favor.
Oh, man.
You have got to be kidding me.
Did you just... It's still better than Fox.
Oh, we're just having fun with it. We're having fun with it.
Riding on board with Riolo in the highlighter yellow number 5. Man, that thing is blinding.
Philip Groner in front of him currently in the 5th place spot, just trying to hang on. Riolo looks a little bit faster. Keep wanting to say the daggum Pokemon.
I was about to say Roku, so yeah, you lost me.
Riolu, you know, like the baby Lucario?
Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly which one. But my dumb butt, you know, almost said Roku. And oh, he is all over the back end of Groner.
Yeah, you got there through the corner entry, but again on exit, Groner stretches out the lead a little bit, gives himself a little bit of a gap.
Yeah, but if you can,
though, not really hitting that apex that great, Groner.
If you can be fast through that uphill set of S's, though, you can pretty much scare anybody into making a bad mistake if you can get up on their bumper.
Oh, Groner sliding.
There we go. See? He's trying to find some kind of way to
overheat your tires here and start sliding.
No, I mean, that's why Larson was running 25th every year after winning the pole. For, what,
year
5
after
years?
year.
But he is, this 5-car Riolo is just really good in the S's. Both ends of the track. Not quite as good when it comes to getting the power down the straightaway, but he is all over them in the corners, and that's where it matters.
Especially at a racetrack like this. I mean, oh my goodness. Sonoma is one of the most twisty-turvy racetracks we go to in the NASCAR series. Looking at the 23.
Is he going to overcharge it? Oh, yeah, he's overcooking it.
Guaranoni losing the pan.
Good recovery. Really good recovery.
Never left the racing line. Oh.
Locked it down, man. Smart move.
Gunner still fending off Riolo for the 5th place spot. They got about a 4-second gap in front of them up to Brian. Molitar, and that's close. That's
that too is just
too close for comfort.
Edging.
He is edge maxing to the max. Garrett Maines, and here's our 2nd place runner, Nathan Nicholson, not too far behind. He's stabilized that gap in under 2 seconds.
Yeah, but right now his Maine's just kind of trying to save a little bit of tire, because we've seen him be great at that. Build a gap, maintain it. Don't burn yourself up too much. Let them try to chase you down. Really smooth here through the uphill S's.
Should we take a little bit of a Ryco rev it up and just listen to Garrett Maines' on board? Welcome back after getting to listen to Garrett Maines on board for a little while. Philip Groner's getting past right now. Riolo finally getting by down the front straightaway for the 5th place spot. So finally a little bit of action on the racetrack just as we came back.
Right now, the gap between Nicholson and Maines not changing much at all. Pretty much just swapping hands each section of the track. I think Maines just has him where he wants him right now.
I mean, it's going to be so difficult to pass here. So I agree with you. I don't know how much more Garrett Maines has in the tank, if Nicholson's burning up his stuff to stay with him, because Maines had 6/10 on him in qualifying. So you would expect him to pull away. Oh, my goodness.
Tank around again.
Dustin Tank can't catch a break. Coming down to the final corner.
He's going to wheel hop it. Got a feeling.
It happened so late.
Oh, no. Maybe he hit the tire? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He definitely hit the tire there.
Yeah, I was expecting.
That was a tough one there.
No, you know. Make that corner match the other corners, right? Are we on board?
That car's a tank for hanging on to it.
No, it's Dustin Tank. Look at him, yeah, just too close.
Ugh.
It's easy to do.
That race car is almost built as tough as Ryco Performance. At Ryco Performance, we're more than a setup shop. We're a performance provider, preparing you weekly with data and setups to get you ahead of the curve of the competition. Whether you're a seasoned sim racer or a weekend warrior, our cutting-edge data packs and one-on-one coaching sessions are tailor-made to push the limits of yourself and your virtual race car, giving you the winning edge that you crave. Why should you choose Ryco? Well, we have expert craftsmanship by a team of seasoned builders, cutting-edge performance enhancements tailored to your vehicle, and unrivaled coaching and reliability to handle the most demanding circuits on the iRacing platform. For more information, visit us at ryco-motorsports.com, where we build champions and deliver results. Big thank you to Ryco Performance for sponsoring tonight's Ryco Performance Monday Night Top Split. Looking at a replay to get an idea what happened to the 17 here, coming through the S's, through the final. Well, not the final.
Just a little too much throttle, a little too soon, a little too much wheel. Makes for the perfect combo. Next thing you know, you're in the kitty litter.
Yeah, you get the weight transfer just a little bit wrong through the S's, and, well, we talked about it in the pre-race. You're not going to be in for a good time. It's going to be slow, but you also kind of put yourself at risk for something like that. I feel like it's easier to spin it out, trying to overcorrect, get yourself back on the line, and, well, it just takes one little overcorrection, and you're off and into the dirt.
There's absolutely no saving it either, because those little weight transfer spins you get here in the S's, it's just impossible, just about, aside from locking it completely down, to come out of it.
Well, I think we're still about 7, 8, 9 laps away from our green flag pit window, so we're going to go ahead and take our first commercial break of the evening. When we come back, we got more racing action and green flag pit stops on the other side.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head to head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Welcome back to tonight's Ryco Performance Monday night top split action on the grid. Garrett Maines still up front with a 2.3 second lead over Nathan Nicholson. Green flag pit stops have started at the halfway point. A couple guys coming down taking tires. Nicholson doing a good job hanging that or holding that lead to under 3 seconds. Still a little bit too far back to challenge Maines at this point. Looking at the 14, wheel hopping coming into the final corner, sliding it. Looked like a rallycross corner there.
He did a good job keeping that thing from going around. And
he called it quits. He was done with that one. He was not happy with the sliding.
Yeah, what's
Does
going
the
on?
16's back bumper look a little beat in?
16 just drove it right off in the dust here.
Pretty easy to do that over turn number 1. Miss your braking zone just a little bit. You're going to be skying or flying over the top of that hill. Now the 19, a lot happened while we were at break. A lot of people running off into the dirt. You see, you just missed the apex, running wide. That is my trouble corner at this racetrack. I do that same damn thing through practice every time. And there was another one. Another one. Oh, that's not very Sigma of him.
Oh, man. It's right off in the kitty litter, sliding back up onto the track here, backing into the fence. It was like a train wreck.
He took that gat right off.
God dang it, Bobby.
Oh, boy. Still 13 laps to go at the line this time. Garrett Maines not coming down pit road. He's staying out one more time.
Yeah, welcome to the Let's Give Our Producer Stomach Ulcers 30 at Sonoma.
Either one works.
Brought to you by Tums.
I wish. Maybe I'd be able to quit my job.
I could use some free Tums, that's for sure. That's a good angle right there. Got the drone working. Solid work there, Darby. You watch the 2 come through that last set of corners.
It's a static camera, man. He doesn't do anything with that.
Don't
just clicks on somebody.
Look, Fox does not have that.
You ain't wrong. They have camera people focusing on event staff.
Look at the brake rotors on the 17 while he's on pit road.
Oh, yeah. Or we'll have a side-by-side race for the lead with 5 laps to go, and they'll pan to a side-by-side and both boxes are fans. We don't do that.
No.
Nah. We might.
Say that. And look at this packed house tonight here at Sonoma. And look at these wonderful banners we got on the walls. And
yeah. Well, I mean, we got to get the the people that pay the bills. You got to show off the advertisements, right?
It's actually a good shot, though. That's Purdy. Did you see the leaked Cup schedule for next year? Alleged?
Yes, but it's not real.
It's not real.
Well, they on the bracket challenge in the middle of the year, it's 5 races, and on that graphic it was 6. So yeah, it's fake.
Way to screw it up, Reddit. Do your homework.
Yeah, because I was kind of liking it at first. I was like, well, this is okay. There's a couple good additions, and then I saw that, and I was like, oh, it's not real.
We'll say that. There might be some truth to the Rockingham deal. I don't know.
I hope.
repaved. They reinstalled the safer barriers.
Was
All
that
new
on
foam.
the proposed schedule or on the
It
fake
was on
one?
the fake one, yeah. And NASCAR is buying Bowman Gray, so
I don't see Mexico and Canada being on the schedule next year.
I don't either. I mean, if they go to Mexico, Kyle Busch can't drive.
They'll let them. They'll
might
find
be
a
a
way. They'll
Friggin-
find a way.
Friggin' Walter White over here.
I'm sure they'll figure it out.
Oh man, that's a nervous place to be if you're the 2 car. Rolling through the
You
back
don't like
end.
being behind a blinker.
Rolling through
Oh,
the
no.
S's with a blinker.
Oh no.
Oh,
I think he's good.
Oh, and we cut away from it.
Fox! When did
Yeah,
we
he
get
made
Artie?
it.
When did we get Artie Kempner in the booth?
Ugh. I don't know. We actually gonna get pit stops? Don't look like it.
We've had some people come down already. A lot of people just run it dry and make sure they have a low tank so they can run the fastest laps possible, and then short fuel so that they get a double dose of that. And Garrett Maines is making the most of it right now. He stretched that gap up to 4.3 now.
Huh. Maine's is leading?
Who would have thought?
I've never seen that. Pro guy out here, winning a race. Huh.
He's beating up on the little leaguers.
Oh, we got one sliding off the track here at 17. Oh, well, Hooters machine has not had a good night. Wait, is that a Supra?
Which one?
Is that a Supra?
You don't like Hooters on a Supra?
You didn't see the Supra meme?
No.
Oh my god, that was like classic.
Well, I guess I'm not connected to pop culture enough. Of course, I did come in here with the brain rot, so I don't know.
You're brain rotting and you don't remember is that a Supra?
Nope.
You got TikTok brain, it's good. Yeah.
I've never heard that in my life.
It's like, you know, screaming, that's a Ford Ranger. You just have to do it.
That's a Texas Ranger.
Yes, the Ranger are upon you.
Good old road course mind losing. I feel like Maines is probably coming down this time. Got a feeling. It's probably wrong, but I got a feeling. Coming out of the second to last corner right now, Garrett Maines staying out. Man, I can't believe how much gas they got in these things. How much gas got in it?
This race might just be under the fuel window, to be honest.
Ah, there's no way.
Well, there's one way for me to know. Give me a second here.
Nah, if you sit in your car, it's not going to be accurate. You have to run some laps.
Give me a couple seconds.
I don't expect you to get around this racetrack, okay?
Wow.
Man, tight race in here. In the short shoot, 21 getting overtaken, kind of just giving it to the 12. Probably a smart move there out of Matthew Raymond, just letting Beeson get through. Good little three-way battle here for the 10th place position, though.
No, you just absolutely don't want to be side by side through the S's. There's a
It's a
very easy way for everybody to die.
You're probably dying, and if you don't, you're losing seconds on your lap.
Huge run here, though.
Ooh, Villapando.
Massive. Oh.
Under fire on the inside. Villapando going defensive on Bisson. 12 looks to the inside. They're going to make contact on exit. Oh, he's squirreling. He's going to turn him.
Gonna try and get him back here.
Villapando not going down without a fight. They're both driving it down into one. The 12 pushes a little hard, bangs it off the fence, stays to the inside of the 97. He squeezes it in there, laid it on him, all the way into the grass. And the 21 goes by both of them.
2 for 1 special for Raymond.
Oh man, the 12 is all out of shapes, and I think he's going to be even more out of shape here in a minute. Villapando is just intentionally wrecked him. Yep. He's
gone.
He intentionally turned left. I can tell you that 100%. I was looking. I was looking head on. That was as clean as it gets. Watch him just stop turning.
Big slide right there, and then 97 just got right
Let's
back
get
to him.
Let's get another look at that from the cockpit of the 97, please.
The 12 was losing it over the driver chatter there.
Oh, I don't blame him.
Yeah, well,
he could have passed him back cleanly, and he didn't.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that's a driver making it look like he did not mean to do it, but he absolutely did. I can tell you that from somebody that's done it a million times. That was intentional as hell.
Wait, what? I'm protesting you, brother.
I'm outing myself. I'm not telling you which ones so that I don't get protested, but I can tell you right now, that is making my intentional wreck look very unintentional. That is all that is.
I'm gonna spectate every race you do. If I see you touch somebody, I'm reporting you.
Well, we're going to use this opportunity as it's kind of cooled down to take our second commercial break of the evening. Whenever we get back, we got the finish coming at you live from Sonoma Raceway.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head to head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Welcome back to tonight's Ryco Performance Monday Night Top Split action. We're coming to 4 laps to go this time for Garrett Maines around the Sonoma Raceway. He's started to stretch that gap out pretty large, 8.4 seconds, 9.2 actually is the gap to Nicholson. Nicholson maybe having to save a little bit of gas?
I don't know. Potentially. I mean, I don't know exactly what the fuel mileage is here. I know that they're close. Also,
Well, we're
doesn't
going to
help
have
that
to pay a little bit of attention, make sure nobody runs out of fuel. Garrett Maines has started to stretch that gap, though. Maybe he got a little bit of his fuel saving done throughout the race. I don't know. I was very surprised Nicholson held it so close. Maybe it's because Maines was saving and Nicholson wasn't. And now we're starting to see the after effect of that.
Right now, almost up to, you know, a 10-second lead. It's gonna take something big to happen to Maines for Nicholson to even have a chance to get him.
Philip Groner, not Philip Groner. What in the world? Yeah, it is Philip Groner. My bad. Philip Groner trying to hang on to 6th place over John Payson, who started to run him down. Groner having some internet issues. Payson starting to reel him in. Groner way too shallow. Zepeda's right here too. We got a 3-way fight for 6.
And this could be just what we needed right here. Oh, Groner with a big slide there. Keeps it under him, still gets a good ride out. Payson was real nice to him there. He could have really sent that going up the hill. And might not have worked out for any of them, but good heads-up driving out here.
Yeah, Groner just trying to hang on to the spot, hang on to these 2 spots. It's going to be tough with Payson hounding them like he is. Still 4 laps to go for these guys. They have not gotten to the flag again, so 3.5, I guess, to go for these guys. Long time for Philip Groner to have to hang on to 2 spots.
It ain't going to be easy, that's for sure. Because you start driving defensive here, it's a snake and it'll bite you pretty quick.
They get to race him behind him. That could be his saving grace.
And we do have confirmation. Garrett Maines is good on fuel to the end, so no worries. So yeah, this race was, we had less laps on the fuel window, so.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Nicholson then. He's just really been struggling the last couple laps.
I think Maines just did that thing that he does early, toyed with him. Like I was talking about earlier, let him burn his stuff up, then, you know, get under 15 to go, and Maines hit the loud pedal.
Leader's taking 2 laps to go. These guys up here still with 3. Don't think that the leader's going to get to him to lap them before the end of this lap. So these guys should still have 2.5, a little over 2.5 laps to go. As Garrett Maines under 2 to go, coming over the hill up into the 3rd corner, and then turn number 4, the right-hander taking all the curb that he possibly can on entry and exit. Coming down into turn number 5, another 90-degree right.
Oh, well, we
battle
got
has picked up
movement
here for
here.
7th.
All over the curbs.
Yeah, Payson hanging on to it. Zepeda put up a good fight. Ooh, Garrett Maines drifting a little bit further back. Don't know what quite happened to Garrett there, but nonetheless, he's okay.
Zepeda looked like he sent it under the rumble strips there.
Oh man, he's doing it again.
Yeah.
I mean, man, he's taking liberties with the track limits on entry. Oh, tight with the barrels too, or the tires.
Great dive into 10 and 11 there.
They're coming to take 2 to go. Garrett Maines is coming out of the final corner to take 1 lap to go for the race. The leader ran an absolutely perfect race, led flag to flag. Not really too surprising.
I mean, look, we put Garrett Maines out here on a track that has absolutely no grip, a lot of elevation changes, a lot of challenges.
Good replay. That was some Fox level
That
stuff
was,
right there.
Hey, can we look at the... let's look at the gal in the stands back there.
True, we got fans in the stands that need to be seen. Oh, Philip Groner! Philip Groner sideways in front of these guys that they're battling a little bit further up. They're just 1 corner ahead of Maines. Oh, it's super tight. Just about 3 wide, getting into the right-hander. Coming down into the S is Philip Groner. John Payson side by side. Payson gets a terrible exit. That's Zepeda. Zepeda's through into 7th. Philip Groner's got a new challenger. Garrett Maines is just a little bit further back.
Here's the question here. Is Zepeda going to use the bumper?
He still got another lap.
Yeah, well, get him out of the way quick.
I mean, fair enough. It would definitely help him. He's got a decent run. Oh, he got a little twitchy. Ooh, heavy on the brakes. Heavy on the brakes from Zepeda. Looking to the inside. A little bit further back. These guys still have a whole other lap left. A little bit further back. Garrett Maines is entering the final corner. And coming out of it for the final time, super tight to the apex, all the way around there, every single lap, lap after lap. Garrett Maines, in dominating fashion, wins the Ryco Performance Monday Night Top Split B Open from the Sonoma Raceway. Nathan Nicholson looks like he's going to bring it home second, 10 seconds off the pace, and third place is looking to be Brian Molitor, coming around the final couple corners. Now maybe we can check into that battle just one more time. I actually think Payson's had a bigger issue. He's off the racetrack again.
Zepeda got by Groner there.
Oh, coming up the hill, I think John Payson's run out of gas. Or he did early. He turned off the car. He turned off the car earlier or something. Down the front straightaway, he lost a ton of time.
He's drifting the entire track right now.
Oh, Payson thought the race was over. Payson saw the checkered flag and didn't realize it was for Garrett Maines behind him, so he stopped racing.
Ooh. The Maines is still drifting.
Well, he's trying to do an SVG victory burnout. I can respect it.
Well,
damn.
You know, it's got to be really fun for these other guys. You still out here racing, and he's still just behind you doing this crap.
Dude, in an Xfinity car?
Dude, man is a wheelman. Come on, burn it down. Oh, he run out.
Well, everybody's finished, and Garrett is starting his legitimate burnout, I believe, here in a moment. So we're going to use this opportunity to take our final commercial break of the evening. Whenever we come back, we're going to talk to our race winner. Welcome back to the Ryco Performance Monday Night Top Split. These are your final race results from the B Open event from the Sonoma Raceway. Garrett Maines brings home the checkered flag. Nathan Nicholson in second. Brian Molitor in third. Aaron Riolo in fourth. Cruz Cadell fifth. Ruben Zepeda sixth. Philip Groner seventh. John Payson eighth. Matthew Raymond in ninth. And Alex Bisson in 10th.
11th place, we have Louis Villapando, followed by Landon Brown, Sean Begg, Andrew Townsend. 15th place, we got Colin Kinkhead, followed by Daniel Rivera, Clifton Cockrell, Jarrett Girioni, Matthew Schneider, and 20th place is Blair Wickett.
21st was Tom Doyle, 22nd Dustin Tank, and 23rd was Mohit Arena. That rounds out your 23 car field. And we're going to bring in our race winner, Garrett Maines, to give us a little bit of a chat. Garrett, not much to talk about tonight. Wasn't really any action on the racetrack to speak of, especially from your driver's seat. So walk us through your Sunday drive.
I mean, we made some pretty wholesale changes there going into the race. I felt like we were going to be good, though. I mean, I only did 2-lap sprints to see if it was going to work, and felt good on the short run. And I mean, it definitely was an improvement there. We ran the first one, and I felt like there was a little bit of room to improve. So there will probably be a revised Ryco set in the folder that was what I was complaining about, and then put into a new set. So I felt like we had the pace there. I picked up a lot. Just I don't know. I felt like there were some corners that I could still work to improve on. I don't run the B car very much, but man, it's a blast here. It's like a throwback to the Gen 6 car. Just absolutely no grip. Half throttle in second gear pretty much the whole time. Anytime you get up into third, you can start thinking about full throttle, but it's a handful. It's a good time.
Well, Garrett, at the beginning of this race, Nathan Nicholson kept it relatively close to you, under 2 seconds of a gap for a good majority of the race. And then at the end, it really stretched out. What was the difference at the end of it for you to be able to build out such a gap? Did you start finding your groove a little bit more, or do you think he was starting to make mistakes back there?
It's funny. That's actually what I was concerned about, was like, will I have the long run? Because I had not tested it. It was 2-lap dashes. And the answer was yes. I had probably another 3/10. So I'm going to go back and make sure that the weather was like actually hotter, because I'm pretty sure it was in this race. But I felt a lot faster. I mean, compared to the last race, I think I was in the mid 18s to high 18s for my like race pace, when it all plateaued out, and I was in the low 18s this race. So felt like I didn't think I was making mistakes in the last race any more so than I was in this one. So I'm happy to see some improvement, and I mean, it's fun racing with Nathan there at the beginning, but I'm glad we were able to stretch it out there. I was getting worried I might, cook my stuff, and I wasn't sure how it was going to pan out, but I think we got a piece.
Well, Garrett, congratulations on winning the B Open race tonight. The only race that we had on offer for us, probably why we were able to see you in the B Open. So I'm happy we got to at least interview you for the B race this week, and congratulations on winning once again.
I appreciate it. Got to give a huge shout out to Scott at MCU Body, Lennox, the guys at Ryco Performance. Once again, I mean, they put together a piece, and they helped me make some changes to it here to have an even better piece for the second race. So shout out to them, and also big thank you to FGR Excel and Left Court Brothers for their support.
Alrighty, that was your race winner, Garrett Maines, bringing home the victory once again here in the Ryco Performance Monday Night Top Split action. Garrett, thank you again for joining us, and looking forward to seeing what you can do next week whenever Season 3 kicks off.
Thanks, Austin. Appreciate it.
All right, that was Garrett Maines, your race winner. And that's going to do it here from us at GridVision. Sheldon, what did you think of the race here from Sonoma tonight?
It was a little bit honestly, it was what I expected. Not a whole lot of action going on, a lot of mistakes, and absolute dominant performance from Garrett Maines.
This is kind of how it made me feel.
2 hours later.
But anyway, we're going to look at our schedule real quick. Wednesday night, we got the Worldwide Technology Raceway. That's going to be Gateway, the Thunderclap iRacing Series. Thursday night, New Hampshire Motor Speedway for the High Slide iRacing Truck Series. Friday night, back here at Sonoma Raceway for the Ryco Performance Friday night NIS Top Split. We're going to give the A Open cars an opportunity. And then Saturday and Sunday, we got the Majors 24-hour coming at you live. From the entire GridVision team, we'd like to thank you for watching and participating in the chat. For more information on getting your league broadcasted or starting your career in broadcasting, contact us on Facebook, X, or email us at info@gridvision.live. Congratulations to Garrett Maines on winning tonight's race from the Sonoma Raceway. This has been Austin Edstrom alongside Sheldon Atkins and our producer, Austin Derbyshire. We will see you next time on the grid.